I didn't think I was going to stream again today, but after the last stream and I saw how many problems there were, I fixed a lot of them. I kind of jammed this weekend. I'm proud of it. I'm going to show off a little more because now it looks cooler. There's small things that are wrong instead of large things that are wrong, so that's good. Let's talk about this. You see the game running at the bottom. Let's open the queue. Let's toggle the demo off, meaning once the bots have had their fun and they're done, it's going to... the bots aren't going to re-queue, okay? But speaking of queue, I'm going to queue up now that the queue is open. And so I'm the only one in the queue. Saw this before. I mean, well, the bots are in the queue, but I'm after them, yeah? I'm also going to, because I remembered what the command was, going to increase the starting gold. The starting gold goes from a minimum to a maximum. There's a random range. By doing this command, I can increase that starting gold range. Do that a lot. Or their match ends. So that I can show off some stuff, and I have a bunch of gold to start with. So this is a good thing. And I haven't decided. I mean, there's lots of things to tune in this game. I haven't decided what is the right amount of starting gold. I don't know that it would be set in stone, or but I don't know. Okay. So there's a minimum and maximum. At minimum, we'll have 10 gold each to start, up to 20 each maximum. So, let's talk about it. From the edges to the middle, the mines do their thing. There's a display showing you how much gold. There's a periodic, there's a time between the gold that you get. You get 1 gold per interval. Presumably you could upgrade your mines and they would give you more gold faster. But, that's ready to go. It's done. The flag does the flag stuff. The most important thing is you can capture the flag, but also it's got colors, it waves, it's a damageable building, technically. And the result of destroying it is capturing the flag. Okay. The tree does what the tree does. The tree spawns acorns, which turn into your troops. So you can spawn characters from the tree. The tree also heals your troops. If they're nearby, they're healed. And at this time, all of the kinds of characters you can spawn are able to be spawned, including wizards, healers, archers, engineers, and marauders. If you build towers can hold, well, they take a lot of damage before they're done, and the enemy can't get through them until they destroy the tower. They can hold 2 archers. Once the tower's built, archers you have on your team will recognize there's an open tower and they will run to the tower and go up inside. More about the archers in a minute. Barricades build. Speaking of... So, barricades have less... They can take less damage before they're destroyed, but they will likewise stop the opponent. Okay. So, the marauders do what marauders do. They do the most damage. They have the most health. They also cost less, and I'm honestly, speaking of tuning, I'm honestly thinking of switching it around so Marauders don't cost 1, they cost 3. And Engineers don't cost 3, they cost 1. Because Engineers are one of the weakest. They die like nobody's business. And they're usually vulnerable because of like this guy out here, he's like trying to build this barricade. Why is he not finishing building it? Anyway, like that, they could get taken out really easily. So I'm thinking of switching that, how much they cost, but we'll get to that later. So engineers now appropriately hang out at the tree and only go out when they need to build. They also recognize when there's a building that's been damaged. When there's a building that's been damaged and they are free, they can go and finish building it. Let me say that again. If it wasn't finished building, they recognize it and go over there and finish it. So that's good. There's a thought about damage for buildings and then having the engineers repair the damage. That none of that's happening yet. Kind of like healing and, that kind of stuff. The archers do cool archer stuff. In fact, I think we're going to see some stuff here. So you can see an archer in the tower. One of the bots has a tower and they've got an archer up there and they're doing pretty good. I spent just enough time to get my janky simple math for the angle of the arrow tuned up so it can actually work better. And I did not do fancy math. I did not need to do fancy math, and so I'm happy with that. The archers do fire really well at almost all ranges except point blank. When they're in the tower and somebody's at the tower base, they can't do anything about it. That's kind of by design. There's an upgrade to the tower I plan to have pouring boiling oil that I want to do, and I would like that to be a vulnerable point for the archers that are in the tower. So that's cool. The archers shoot at a good range. They do really well on the ground, and now they do well in the tower. They shoot really far, and they do really well. They don't account for the moving targets. That's fine. That's fine. There's plenty of stopping that happens by these characters, so that's the way it is. If a tower is destroyed, right there, like it just happened right there, the archer is dropped down to the bottom. Yeah. And I realized I needed extra stuff because if there is an archer in a tower, he's not able to be attacked at all by melee attacks. But the thought was, oh goodness, I need to angle up and shoot them. Archers should be able to shoot archers in towers. So that's the latest thing I worked on. It is not complete, but at the longest range, they actually can hit and kill archers in towers, which is sweet. It looks really good. Now the archers look great. Okay, this match is done. So we'll just wait a little while and I'll match up with the bot. So now 2 archers can sit in the tower. They are separated and it looks cool. They angle well and it's awesome. They angle their shots well and everything. And you can shoot up into a tower and hit archers with a bow, with bow and arrow. Looks great. What else? I'm gonna make a bunch of marauders real quick and go to town because I need to stay alive for this demonstration. The healers. The healers heal. It looks good. It wasn't too much. I just needed to test it enough to make sure it was working. As you upgrade them, they're going to be able to have a larger area of effect range on their healing. But right now it's pretty good. That's if you're within a tile or sprite size, it works pretty well. I need to get out of here. Now that there are more characters and classes and things, these tactics of retreat and getting healed up and attacking at the right time and bringing a healer along, I mean, all of this like now makes a lot of sense. Now it actually works. Okay, I can't build a tower yet. I want to, but I can't. I'm squinting to look at the amount of gold that I have. Looks like it's close. Isn't it close? Yeah, okay. So I don't want to win right away. I need to string these dudes along. I'm gonna be talking while I play, and it's not easy, I tell you. Oh, dude, they have an archer. Yeah, this is actually now it's there's some challenge to it. It's kind of cool. Okay, dude's gonna go up into a tower. You know what? There's something weird with the build. It moves differently. So the archers do sort of, I think what's happening is their brain time is, there's a little timer that decides when they're going to make decisions and think, do stuff. And I think on the way up to the tower, this timer is running really fast, faster than it should. I'm not exactly sure why it would run different in the build, but that makes the most sense at the moment. So you can see the archer in the tower doing their job. And I'm going to recruit another archer if I can. Okay. So now there's going to be two. I'm going to build another barricade. So I'm going to be fortifying this up because I like to see this happen. So here we go. We've got some forces coming up, and my dudes in the tower can hold them off a little bit. That said, I think my engineer is going to be toast if he's in there too long. I am going to go attack. Try to get them worn down and backed up a little bit. There we go. Also, these barricades and towers, as they're being built, they should start with like no hit points, right? Because it's not there. But then as it's built, it goes up to the full hit points, so that now appropriately works. All right. So when I say hold, when I say retreat, when I say attack, I'm saying there's a leading position that I want you to go to. My troops go up to the front, or they back up to the tree and heal, that kind of stuff. So if there's no space in the tower, the archer just is on the ground. The wizard does nothing. There's nothing to do. They're gonna hang out by the tree anyway, and I can spawn one. You know, he looks cool, but there's nothing else happening yet. He's ready to do his stuff, but his stuff is literally like a whole bunch of everything. Imagine he casts a spell called Dragon Strike, and in the distance you see a silhouette of a dragon flying across the sky, and then he, goes off screen and then swoops in at this game level and like just strafes the ground with fire. The whole enemy side is like ablaze for a little while and everyone takes damage. Yep, that's the kind of craziness. Need to manage this. Can I build another tower yet? Almost. There we go. Okay. Which means that my archers that are there will recognize there's an open tower and will run back there and jump in as soon as the tower is built. Okay, so I'm totally winning, but that's not a surprise. This AI is dumb. It's literally just making random moves. The moves it is making is only weighted towards, more desirable moves, but it's literally, it's weak, and it's not very smart. Okay, I'm going to back up. Actually, I'm going to attack. So you can see their archers do the job of doing damage from afar, arcing over the crowd of dudes and all the stuff, making some space between the advancing forces and whatever's going on, holding off the marauders and holding off the advancing forces enough so that things can happen, like engineers can build and things. That's exactly what they're designed to do, and it's working out pretty well. I'm really happy about that. Okay, let's see if I can recruit a healer. There you go. So if I say hold, I'm saying all gather at the leading most troop that I have out in the field. Okay, so they're actually in a really bad position because the archer is just sitting there tagging them. But if I also say retreat or hold, what I'm asking for is for them to group up. And you see the healer recognizes some of my troops were damaged, and so he healed them. And check out the visual effects. When he heals, the healer makes a glow. It is a silhouette of the tree, because the tree heals, and his power is to heal. And so what you see in a visual effect is like this golden glowing tree that fades up and fades down. Thought that was pretty cool. And it heals just like the tree does. That's already done, so that was not too difficult. Okay, do I have enough to do a wizard yet? Yes. So now I have a wizard. And his job is to sit by the tree. There's really nothing else. One of his spells is actually a shield around the tree, so you can imagine you can't get to the flag until you get through that thing, and it's a good one. There will be, I think, 4 or 5 spells. They will be pretty cool. Okay, so you can see now I've got archers, healer, marauders, engineers, and wizards. Got flag, you got mine, you got towers, barricades, tree. It's coming together. It's almost there. You can queue up. Who's in the queue? It's just me. Oops. Oh, all right, and I'm playing, so it lists it over on my side. I guess I should fix that. But, boy, it's coming along. I have admin commands. I can force quit the entire match. I can have the bots play against each other or whatever. I like this mode here where there's an AI that will match up with a human if there's only a human like in the queue and there's just one. Instead of waiting there for too long, there's a bot that will show up and match and play with you. Like I said, not really hard right now, but the more I play it, the more I get an idea of what I want to do with the AI to make them pretty powerful. Like right now, I'm not really sure what they're rating for. I think that what happened is they used up a lot of their gold and they're trying to do things, but they don't have the gold to do them. I think that's what's happening. Anyway, I am pleased. This is now a game that kind of does what I wanted it to do, which is hang out, come to the channel, watch me do my work, which is boring as hell, or play Valorant, I guess. That could be a thing too. But like, you don't have to be bored. You could do this instead. In fact, you could show up and just do this, and that's fine. The whole point is, hey, I might not be that entertaining. What I'm doing might be of interest to people who want to know about game design and game development, or art, or code, or whatever. And that's cool. But maybe not. Maybe that's not your thing. And if that's not your thing, that's okay. The whole point is, this can be occupying chat's time. I have another mode, actually. Let's see. Get this going. Toggle King, I think. Is that it? Yeah. King of the Hill means the winner of the last match stays in the queue. They aren't cleaned out of the queue. They are player one. And so they stay until somebody beats them. And so we could have like big tournaments and blah, blah, blah. It would be fun. I'm having fun. This is fun for me. I swear to God. I did a total grind this weekend. I literally have been up 16 hours just today. But as you can tell, I'm rather excited and totally pleased with these results. I do this because it's fun. This is totally what I do for fun. Okay. Well, I want you to enjoy this too. Stop by this stream. Follow this Twitch channel or my YouTube channel. Come to Discord. We have these things. You can meet other people and all that stuff like normal humans do. But we want you to enjoy this, and you can for free. Just stop by, right? I will stream at random times. That's true. Later, I will. Yeah, I was. I will stick to more of the schedule that I have. Fact is, though, I have been busy with this, and so this schedule has totally gone by the wayside. And I'm going to be glad to get back to it. What we're going to do, I'm hoping next week I finish this. What we're going to do is go back to Shuffle Wars. Shuffle Wars is our battle card game. It needs a bunch of art, like the cards need good painting and stuff. There's a lot of art. There's character design and things, visual effects. There's sound design, all that stuff. The code is all done. It's literally, I got to make this thing make sense, and it's with art and sound. So we'll go back to Shuffle Wars. But in the meantime, this will be fun to play, just in time for the holidays. So please do stop by. And until I see you, have fun. Take care. Do well. Be good. See ya.